Well, hello, Bears fans. Happy game day eve. The NFL season is about to kick off, and what a way to do it, too. Bears Packers. I mean, I couldn't have thought of a better way for the NFL to put this 100th season together than with two of the oldest franchises playing together. Looking ahead to the game, I just wanted to give you some coach thoughts and things to look for. When regards to the Bears being on offense, I would be looking for the Bears to try to take advantage of Green Bay's 3-4 defense. With Howard, there was a lot of power plays. They tried to just kind of cram the ball up front, which against a 3-4 defense isn't always the best because the linebackers can flow straight to the play. They can come straight downhill and blow it up, and if they can stop the fullback or the pulling guard right in their tracks, it really is going to end a lot of the running plays, and it put Howard in a pretty bad position. This year with Montgomery, what we saw of the rookie in preseason and his tape from college, he's got excellent vision as a runner, and one of the things you're hopefully going to see the Bears take advantage of is the ability to do inside zone runs with him, which will allow them to take advantage of the aggressive nature of the 3-4 defense. If they can get a few good cutback lanes have Montgomery squeeze through them, he can be looking one-on-one with a safety, perhaps even Adrian Amos. Really easily, and you can begin picking up those chunk yard plays that we didn't get last year with Jordan Howard. I mean, he's still a rookie, still untested, but that's a possibility. If the Bears can get the ground game going and start getting some of this, especially the zone blocking where the defense has to really kind of read and react, it's really going to slow them down and put them on the hook for the play action. One of Mitch Trubisky's best friends is play action. When he has the ability to go to play action and get a little extra time in the pocket or even sprint out off of that play action, it really does help him, and it enables him to kind of cut the field down and also to create some separation between his receivers and the defensive backs, giving him larger windows to put the ball into. So establishing a running game, I think, is going to be a real priority for Nagy, not to mention the fact that he talked about it all preseason long. But if he can manage to accomplish that task and get things going, it's really going to help Trubisky and the receivers as well and give them a lot more area to work with, which if Trey Burton isn't playing, could give Adam Shaheen a much welcomed window to use during his first potential NFL start. Looking on defense, Pagano's probably not going to want to blitz a lot. You never want to give Aaron Rodgers the advantage, which means the Bears are going to have to, yes, pick and choose their times to blitz. But the other thing it means is that the Bears are really going to have to focus on getting home with only 4 pass rushers. That means those 3 defensive linemen and someone coming from one of the linebacker spots, or maybe a cornerback on a blitz with the linebacker flowing out. You might see some zone blitz, but again, really playing with the blitzing game against Aaron Rodgers is not wise. If the Bears can generate significant pass rush with only 4 players rushing the passer and don't have to get into that blitz mode, it's really going to help them to ensure that they can keep the Packers' offense contained and keep Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball underneath their coverage so they can tackle up in front of them, which is really what we're looking for. Nothing over the top. Just you're never going to stop Rodgers completely. You really just kind of want to contain him and limit the damage as best you can. Other things to look at, Jimmy Graham is limited. That means that Rodgers is down one weapon, so the cornerbacks and safeties are going to be able to really focus more on the receivers than they are going to have to play the middle of the field. They can cheat over a little bit because Graham's not going to be there to pull them towards the middle of the field. That'll help with the pass coverage somewhat. Another thing, Oren Burks is likely out for Green Bay. He was their one starter who was injured and looks like he's not going to play, which does leave them soft up the middle, potentially at the linebacker spot, only making those zone runs a little more easy for the Bears offense if they can really kind of get going on that. Really, it looks like a game that is going to be well fought. You never want to handicap a Bears-Packers game because they're always some of the most vicious games, and I expect the competitive juices and rivalry juices to be flowing. But I think we definitely have a chance to win this one. And for the first time in a long time, I'm actually feeling fairly confident about our chances with Green Bay coming in to begin the season. So with that, bear down, and we will see you guys after the game and talk to you again.